I heard in a different YouTube video that your fitness journey can be really hard and long and difficult. I love my fitness journey. I would literally say working out is my hobby. How do I go from not doing anything, hating working out, to working out 7 times a week?
Let's get it going!
In order to break this down for you and make it really clear and concise to follow the video, I have 6 chapters for you in this video to follow. First thing that you need is a mindset shift. Because if you tell yourself,
oh my god, this is hard, this is so terrible,
guess what? You're not gonna do it. You can maybe white knuckle through a workout, through maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe a month, but then you will stop and you will hate it. We want to make working out part of your lifestyle, of your routine, that you actually love working out, that you get excited about working out. You need to change your mindset around what working out means for you. For example, I used to work out because I wanted to lose weight and I wanted to burn calories, and I did things that I saw online that other people did, like weightlifting, and that's not necessarily what I love. I also don't love doing the same thing over and over again. Everything starts with a thought. If you have the thought, oh, I need to now burn calories, or I need to do this, I have to do this, because we don't want to have to do something. We want to do something. First of all, change your language around working out. But the mindset shift that really did it for me is going from this toxic, oh, I have to work out because I want to burn calories and lose weight. Instead, what I was thinking is, okay, I'm getting older. I'm in my 30s now. I saw my grandma just before she died in her 80s. She couldn't even move anymore. She couldn't get out of a chair anymore. She had no muscle left. She was completely weak, and I saw her just fading away until she died. And I had this realization where I'm like, that is not going to be me. I'm going to take care that I have muscle mass when I'm in that age, that I have good bone health, that I'm strong. This was my motivation to actually start building muscle and getting a bit more into strength training. It really came from this inner motivation of, oh, I have to do this for myself, instead of, oh, I need to burn calories. Another thing is, I saw this video, I'm gonna link this down below, of this Japanese woman in her 90s, and she's a Pilates teacher, and she looks amazing. I could not believe this woman's 90, and I was so inspired by this. I was like, I do not want to feel like an old person. Moving your body and doing strength training and building muscle is so important, especially if you're a woman, and especially if you're in your 30s now. You have to take care of that. My main motivation now is literally to feel my best. I do not feel great if I just sit on my ass all day. That's why I have a treadmill for my desk, so that I get enough steps in, that I just move my body. And then the more you start moving and the more you start working out, your body actually starts to crave it. It's the same with eating more healthy foods. Your body starts to crave that. Your body actually gets energy from movement. And think about, I get to work out. Think about how many people would love to work out. How many people are in hospital? How many people maybe don't have certain limbs anymore and they could not go on a run, for example. That completely switches my mood and my energy, and just completely the gratefulness that I have that I am able to move my body in that way, that I am able to do that. You have to do consistent work in order to make it a habit. And you don't have to do it like me, where I do 5 to 7 workouts a week, and I also don't do heavy workouts. You just want to choose things that you actually enjoy. This is the secret to staying consistent. I like variety. I like to do different things. I don't enjoy being in the gym doing weightlifting. I tried it. I tried different things. I even had a trainer. I do not love it. I love strength training in a group environment where you go to different stations and you have different weights and you do your strength training in that way. I love Pilates. I'm not the biggest yoga person. Be honest with yourself what you enjoy, because if you don't enjoy the workouts that you currently do, then do something else. And this is not right for you. Maybe you like dancing. Maybe you like running. Maybe you like horse riding. That's a great workout. If you actually do something that you enjoy and it doesn't feel like a workout, you gotta stay consistent with it because it's actually fun. In order to stay consistent as well, you want to put things on your calendar. You want to schedule them in advance. You want to make an appointment with yourself that you're going. This is like a doctor's appointment. You have an appointment with yourself. You matter, okay? You need to respect yourself. Putting things on your calendar that this is my workout, this is the time I do this, will actually make you more likely to then do it. And in order to stay consistent, you have to reduce friction. So do not choose a gym that you need to drive to, or that is miles away, unless obviously there's no other choice. But if you live in a city like me and you have gyms near you, do not choose a gym that's like really far away, because the likelihood of you not going is much, much higher. Find a workout buddy, find a friend that you make plans with. I have a great friend who I go to like workouts with like almost every Sunday. We do a Pilates class together, and afterwards we go for brunch. And this is like such a great fun activity. Create some sort of like cool experience around a workout. If it's really hard for you to even get going, like start off with a challenge and don't think, oh god, like the rest of the year I need to now be consistent. Again, your brain will like be overwhelmed and it doesn't really know what that means and it feels like a lot. Think about the next week. I'm gonna schedule 3 workouts this week, and then the next week I'm also gonna do 3 workouts, and you just go week by week. So that will already like then create momentum. The hardest thing is to get started. Create a challenge for yourself and then stick with it. Congratulations, now you stayed consistent, and what will happen now is slowly this becomes just part of your lifestyle. Slowly this is who you are. So you need to decide who you're going to be. I am someone who values her health and who works out. I'm a Pilates girly. I'm a runner girly. I'm a lifting girly, whatever it is. I'm just a workout girly. I love working out. And if this feels really foreign for you, this is your sign. You need to create that consistency first. So you want to think about who's your future self. How often does she work out? What is sustainable for her? And then you start making decisions from that place. You're probably someone who is like,
Oh, if I cannot do a full workout now, then what's the point? I'm not going. I'm just going tomorrow.
that I'm doing this tomorrow, people. Stop it. It's a lie. You're not gonna feel more motivated magically tomorrow. You still have the same brain, and your brain, your lower brain, doesn't want to do workouts. You need to force yourself a little bit, especially in the beginning if you're not used to it. And then it's part of who you are. It's easy because your lower brain has accepted this as part of your identity. But as soon as it's not part of your identity yet, it takes more effort to get going. You need to start with a minimum baseline. Your brain will come in and it will tell you it's not worth it to do a 5K run when you actually plan to do a 10K run, which is complete BS. Of course it's worth it. It's even worth it to go for a 10-minute walk rather than doing nothing. I might not be able to commit to going to the gym now. A 10-minute stretching routine is still better than doing nothing. Your brain will tell you if
You cannot do the full workout and you just like fiddle about with a 10-minute stretching routine. Let's not do this. Do nothing and then tomorrow you do the full thing.
BS. Always think about what is the minimum that I can commit to now, which is not nothing. You can be super good with your workouts. If you have a bad diet, it's going to be harder. And a bad diet, what I mean by that is high in ultra processed foods, high in sugar, alcohol, you know, like all the things that are not really nutritious, that are not really good for our gut health, that don't really like give us energy. Nutrition is really important to support yourself in your workout journey because nutrition gives you energy. Also, you don't want to get into a cycle where you use exercise as a way to compensate overeating or binging on foods. This is quite a toxic relationship that you will then have with exercise, and you will always see exercise as some sort of punishment, and that's not what you want. You want exercise to be fun and enjoyable and be like something that you look forward to. Increase your protein. Protein when you're working out is super important. Make sure to nourish yourself with quality carbohydrate, especially if you do really strenuous exercises where you sweat a lot or where you do a lot of cardio workouts like me running. I need to fuel myself with carbohydrates because that gives me energy to actually do the work. You will probably not feel like working out, even though it's part of your lifestyle, it's part of who you are. There are days where you're just like, I don't want to do anything. And it's fine if you need rest days. And sometimes we're just like,
I don't really need a rest day, but I also like cannot be bothered at like moving my ass now.
because if we just keep waiting for motivation, we're never going to progress. Get nice workout clothes. Don't like just wear like hideous clothes to the gym or to working out. It's like investing in yourself. It's like investing in your future self workout girl era. Gamify your workout. So this is how I got into running. I used to hate running, like honestly, this was what I was always saying. I'm not a runner. And now I'm a runner. I identify as a runner girl. I'm currently training for a half marathon, my first half marathon. I love going on runs. How did I get to that place? It helped me to gamify it. I downloaded Strava, which is an app, and you can like literally track your runs. You can track how fast you run, you can track the distance, and you can see your improvement over time. You can see how many kilometers I did throughout the week. I mean, this motivates me to get better. So you want to find a way to gamify it, and tracking for me is great. The next thing is mix it up. out. If you get a little bit bored with working out, try something different. I get easily bored, so I need a lot of variety. Just keep going. If you didn't work out for a few days, it's fine. It doesn't matter that you didn't stay consistent. Don't make this mean something about yourself and that you're worthless and that you will never do it. Like all these like BS stories, we don't need this, okay? We're not talking to ourselves this way anymore. What matters is how fast you bounce back. And this, my dears, is how you become a workout girly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I would love to hear from you. And if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to subscribe. Bye!
She said bye bye.